Okay, we are moving on to 2.9, and we are extending our inequality lessons today to solving one-step inequalities. Learning target today, you can solve and you can graph one-step inequalities through addition and subtraction. The first thing, well, there's two things that you need to make sure to get done first. It doesn't need to go in order. What I like to do is follow my first and second. Make sure the variable is on, what do you think I'm going to say? Left. Make sure the variable is on the left-hand side. If it's not, make it there. Get it there. Secondly, solve by doing, what do you think? How do you solve algebra? How do you get the variable alone?
Adding and subtracting.
And what is that called? You do the opposite. What's the opposite called? Inverse operations. You solve by doing inverse operation. Okay? I'm just going to write inverse. You're going to notice my graph looks different than yours because I wasn't thinking when I put number lines on yours. So you can make a new little line if you want. Yours is going to not match that good. I read this inequality like negative 26 is bigger than y plus 14. My variable is not on the left-hand side, so I want to get it there so I can graph it right. It's y plus 14, not just y. So I'm going to put y plus 14 on the left-hand side. And then what's facing it? The point or open mouth? Keep the point facing it, negative 26. Now, how do I move that 14?
Minus 14.
It is plus 14, so the opposite is going to be to minus 14. And I get y is less than, this is plus a negative. They're the same sign, so I just add them up and keep it the sign they are. So it would be negative 40. Okay?
And then you just mark it on the number line?
Now I'm just going to mark it on my number line. Remember, I'm just going to go 0, the number I want, and its opposite. Y is less than negative 40, so I'm making an open circle at negative 40. And I'm going, if I'm less, I go to the left. All right, n plus 8 is greater than or equal to 19. How do I move that 8? Air? I minus. So my operation is plus. The inverse operation would be to minus or subtract. N is greater than or equal to 11. Making a new number line here, 0. The 11 I want, and its opposite. I have a open or closed circle. Closed circle, because there's a line under it. Color it in. Going to left or right? Going to the right.
So thin.
Next example, negative 3 is less than or equal to x plus 7. I'm going to show you two strategies here, okay? Some of you, I'm going to show you the move first. There's a move first strategy and there's a solve first strategy. Either one will work just fine. You will get the right answer. I like to move it first. Some of you are going to want to solve it first. Everyone can do it their own way. Before I show you, I'm going to write the original equation down. And you don't have to write all this. You can just write the method that you're going to choose to do. If I move first, that means I'm going to get my x to the left-hand side first. So it's all of this, right? X plus 7, the open mouth is facing, keep it facing, negative 3. Subtract 3, subtract 3. X is greater than or equal to negative 10.
Negative 10.
No, if I meant negative 3 minus 3 would be negative 6.
You use
What did I do wrong? Oh, I used the 3. Nice, that's great.
What?
That's great. I was looking at the 3. Minus 7 x is greater than or equal to negative 10. I can go that method, but more fluently, not as messed up as I made it, okay? Or the method of solving first. Minus 7, minus 7. Now this is going to look faster because I didn't have any mistakes, okay, like I did the last one. Put x on the left, open mouth is facing it, keep it facing it, negative 10. Both are effective strategies. I don't like solving with variables on the right. I like to solve with my variables on the left. Okay, I like them to move things to the right-hand side or get them out. Okay, so your call. And then 0, 10, negative 10, closed circle going to the right. 8 plus t is less than 15. How am I going to move that 8?
Minus 8.
I'm going to minus 8.
Make it sound fun. Yeah.
Telling you. What would that be? T is less than 7. Now I'm going to make 0 the number and the opposite. Open circle at 7 going to the left. Right? Okay, good. Next page. Just 3 more examples of that. N minus 12 is less than or equal to 3. What do I need to do?
Plus 12.
Plus 12 it. I need to inverse op it, right? Plus 12, plus 12. N is less than or equal to 15. I'm going to put the number and its opposite, always including 0, very important. The number is 15. The opposite is negative 15. Open a closed circle. Color the circle in. Left or right? Left, because I'm less than. A minus 0.5 is less than 2.5. Add 0.5. Add 0.5. Remember with decimals, you line the decimal up, okay? A is less than 3. 3 and its opposite. I guess here, I know that I'm pretty lazy, but I think I could even include the tick marks to 3. 3's not that bad, right? Open circle or closed?
Open.
Open, going which way?
Left.
Going to the left. I am going to move it right away first because I like to solve with my variable on the left. So this next one, I'm going to move k minus 3. What's facing it, the open mouth or point?
Point.
Point. Keep it facing it. Now how do I move that 3?
Plus 3.
Plus 3, plus 3. K is less than or equal to negative 5. 0, 5, negative 5. Color it in. Go to the left. That's your notes for today.